Hole one here at Buffalo Run. I usually work a driver kind of straight, a little bit left to right. I don't throw the big hyzer very often, and just hope I don't land on the sidewalk. We'll see how we do.
Should be all right.
Not as high as I wanted. Upshot is always the key shot, it seems like, here on hole one, no matter where. It's touchy with the cement creek. I got 172 here. A lot of places here I could be. I'm going to try to put this lasso a little bit right to left and work it in the hole right. A little short.
Easy bird.
Hole two. Looks like a hyzer down the road. I even played it some. I typically play left to right. The mid, just try to get it in play 300 foot or so. I'm gonna throw my new Mustang. Yep. Not as much as we wanted on the drive, so we're playing totally for 4 here. And I'm gonna disc down to the alpha and hope to just hit the fairway in the middle. Not high enough. This was decision time here. Got about 218 to go uphill. Tree kind of forcing me a wide angle if I want to throw side arm, which I might do sometimes. I'm gonna throw the backhand over the road, put pressure on me to get the height and get it back. Was out of bounds, really wouldn't improve my lie. Just gonna rethrow with the forehand, see if we can do it better. Much safer. Definitely should have done the forehand. It's parked. Lesson learned. Hole two. You can probably throw an ante, but I usually just go sidearm and try to play the hole from there.
That's in bounds.
It's all right. There's the key shot for me on this hole. Shot two. As you can see, a lot of tight stuff to go through. If I don't get any further than this, I like to throw sidearm. I'm going to throw sidearm with my longhorn and hope to just hit it nice and flat. Not great. Turned out a lot better than it looked. This is about what I usually have, some little approach on this hill. See if I can get the shape right and get the stuff. I think it's about 138, 140. Didn't get enough of it. Not a terrible upshot, not as good as you want on this slope, but you've got to make some of these putts. These are the kind on the slope I like to go to a knee, wind or not, so I go to a knee here, see if we can convert it. Brand new hole 4 here at Buffalo Run. New tee pad back here, making it a par 4. It's up on the ledge over there. It makes it, the second shot is going to be key. The first shot looks like just get in play. I'm going to throw my longhorn, try to make sure I get enough air over the bridge, and then we'll go see what we got for a second. I like the way that longhorn pushes straight there. It's good. I got to get up on that ledge, 223 feet away. Not much wind. Feels like I could a little flex backhand with my taco, and it also felt like the best forehand option was my taco. Could go bobcat, but I'm going to try this taco and see if I can get the distance right. Shorted it. Not good. Let me try that taco back here. Apex taco. better. Ideal. That taco just glided when I didn't push it far enough forward. And then we've got a throw spin putt. I tried to make hole 5. It seems to me that this tree has gotten a little thicker over here, and it's made me less likely to take the turnover backhand. So we just want to kind of get over the little cement creek, stay inside of that one, and start to turn right. I'm going to use my Phoenix and basically just throw like I'm throwing to the short pin, and I still have to concentrate to execute that. Nope.
Oh, almost a miracle. Disc.
That Phoenix I threw so bad, I'm just going to re-tee it. And I don't have another Phoenix, so we're going to throw the goat. And we'll just see if we can throw it better. Doing a lot better. Still not good. Laying 3 from here is not good. And if they had it OB marked good, it might have been OB touching the little branch. We're going to try jackalope on a straight line without much run up. Boy, that's the disc doing some work right there. Stop the bleeding with that jackalope. And then, you know, if that was in a round, that helps you going forward knowing you got that straight shot. Hole 6 here at McAlester, it's a tweener hole. When it's in this position, it's a par 3.5, and you just have to reward your mind if you can execute 2 shots and get a 3 on it. That's a great shot. So I just try to throw a little bit right of where the short pin is. I'm going to throw my longhorn, and then just hopefully I can jump putt over. Oh, testy. Little. Could probably throw a taco or bobcat and lay up short of that dry creek. They did play it inbounds last year. I'm going to try to see if I can get lucky. I'm going to try to skip this alpha. More than likely we're playing for 4. Upshot did its job. I think I would try to go safe. I think the forehand's my safer play here. Just got to get through those trees and park it. Best way to do that is to try to give it a bid. It's a 4, par 3.5, not a disaster. Usually earlier today we played, I threw the alpha, threw it okay. Never have tried a jackalope on it, and I wanted to before the day's over. And a little story, these nocturnal jackalopes, not all the nocturnal discs, they really glow. For winter time and you're playing your glow around, pick you up some nocturnal discs. Stay up. Very similar. Disappointing finish to this. If it hit the tree and went that way, at least we could swing with a high-speed driver. I think there's no way to really play this. There's not even an angle for a roller. I'm going to throw a fairway driver and just try to make progress. Not ideal. Oh. Not a great place. Shot I don't throw much. Try to just get a little air bounce and then a skip with it. Normally this distance we're throwing a putter. Puttable. Hole 8. This is the fairway most takes. I take this right side. I just try to one shape low high. Not as low as it needs to be. Still down there. Not as long as I like to get this drive, another 60 foot, and then I can throw a normal looking Anheuser or forehand. I am going to try, I'm basically playing for par now. I'm going to try to get free tail up over the top of that and either high ante or roller towards the pin. We'll see if we can get lucky. Hopefully at worst we get a 4. think it did its job. That's one of my favorites. Sloped on a hill on the green. It's just a straight fairway driver. I'm gonna go with this mint disc alpha. Too low. It's too low. Everything else is good. Yep, not a good enough drive. Got to make a good upshot. Not great. Probably okay. The chance to build confidence going into the next hole. You ready? Yeah. Hole 10, par 4. So the alpha, just try to get part of it on the way, and then you got to skip over an island. Second shot. You got to get this drive through the first trees. Didn't do it. Bad drive, but you're going to have it on hole 10 once in a while. It's not tempting enough for me to try to thread that, although I could do it. So I'm going to try to lay up short of the concrete, make a hopefully a good third shot too. I threw that lasso a little bit too far. I was trying to throw a little left. Now I'm behind this tree. Good thing to remember when you're coming up on a tree is, do you mark it? And I definitely wouldn't mark it here because I want to throw from here. And I could go backhand turnover, forehand turnover. I'm going to go with my taco on a forehand turnover. I like the way I can manipulate this. Let's see if I can do it. Footer. A lot of obstruction on this green. Par 4, short par 4, but around on the hill, kind of tricky. It's kind of a shank hyzer. If you're from Wichita Falls, it's kind of the slope you throw on hole 15 if you throw a right-hand hyzer. Should be okay. Well, not quite as good a drive as I would like. Just 20 more feet would have been great. But I've got some options. I can throw a high hyzer through those two trees. I think I'm going to throw a flex forehand with my feet. I got to get the height, and hopefully I'll have a putt. I do have a putt. Hole 12, I'm going to throw this longhorns kind of deciding between it and the alpha. It's just got to bend over if you want to try to park it. The logs on the right are out of bounds. Sometimes you got more headwind than you got today, but I'm going to go longhorn today. Didn't turn it enough. You ready? Mm-hmm. This would be a putt on the short pin, but there's this terrible drive for the long. Trying a little taco punch shot right through there.
Pretty good.
I've done worse, but have momentum for the next par 4. Par 4, roadway's out of bounds. You don't want to get caught too far inside. I try to split this hole in 2. Don't go for much at all. I'm just going to hopefully throw my Phoenix twice and then putt. Shorter than I wanted, but see if we can get it up there. Too low. All right, you can see it, and there's a drop off beyond. You're not supposed to go for this, but I have trouble laying these up, so I'm going to give it a spin, just like I would in a tournament.
Oh, if you.
Here's what you're supposed to do. Hole 15, I throw my alpha right through there, hopefully with some turnover. If not, hopefully it's straight enough to get it far. Not close, but I think, yeah, I got to practice the layup here. Par's never bad on 14. 15, I'm going to try the alpha right down the middle. There is the option of throwing a really high hyzer. Let's see what we can do. I like it. Maybe a little left. Another good drive with that red alpha. See if we can convert it. Hole 16, it's a big one. It goes down this hill and then turns hard right, and then there's a mando late in the hole. Big key is just get through this gap going downhill and you'll get over 300 feet. See if I can do it. Wrong gap. Not a mission execute. Position play here, try to get down toward that telephone pole. Gonna throw my Mustang. All right, my caddy Jacob says to go for it. I think we got about 350 to go. Tight line between yellow and that. I think the hyzer is be tough. I'd have to do that with free tail and then throw it perfect. So I got to hit this one pretty good. Not jam it into the trees. We're going Apex Longhorn. Doing pretty good. Unlucky hitting that tree. Well, a little unlucky, caught a nick of that tree, but still have a putt and it's calm condition. All right, hole 17. Not sure I'll use this next week, but boy, this is a pretty jackalope. Apex light jackalope. And I'm gonna try to get it down and hopefully roll it out to the right. Earlier, I did get the birdie on it, but it didn't roll as far right as I wanted. A lot of options here. Really tall tree. Could throw the spike over it. I may do that in the tournament. May practice one right after this one. Could go a straight forehand, probably with a fairway. I'm gonna spin over this Mustang and try to just push it low into the bricks or right over it. Not perfect, it's just option 2. I'm gonna throw a resistor on a knife hyzer. Same putt. All right, still got to earn the birdie. Got it. All right, hole 18. See if I can get it over the fountain today. I need this thing going through there at this angle, or I would need to throw my jackalope here. We're going alpha. Too far left. Stay. See if we can throw it beautiful. See, it's stable. It is stable. Done. Got to get up and down. Finish it on 18. Lasso. Let's put it under the basket.
Yep.
That'll work. Yep, lasso parked it. Thanks for watching the round. It's always fun for me and my son Jacob to come up and play McAlester. We love playing tournaments over here. If you're ever around the McAlester, Oklahoma area, great place to get around in. One of the best city park courses anywhere. And check out Newberry Disc Golf for continued coverage. Check out Mint Disc. I don't always throw them good, but they do make great plastic.